Hello everyone, welcome to the BookVenturist. Have you answered the giveaway question 1? In the previous chapter, we saw Chauvelin seeking Margaret's help to catch the elusive Scarlet Pimpernel. If you had missed, check the link given in the description below. Chapter 9, The Outrage. On a beautiful starlit late summer's night, a coach was drawn by 4 fine-bred horses to London. Sir Percy and Margaret were returning back to London. It was a 50-mile drive and Sir Percy was driving the coach. Sir Percy was very fond of driving by night, and Margaret admired the way in which he handled the horses. At Fisherman's Rest, Mr. Jellyband was putting out the lights in each room. Lord Tony and Sir Andrew enquired whether all others had gone to sleep. Mr. Jellyband replied, "Yes." They asked him to put out the lights of the coffee room, and when the light was turned off, the room was dark except for the small light from the fireplace. Jellyband bid them good night and went to sleep. The coffee room was silent and they both were drinking wine. The 2 young men drew their chairs closer and started whispering. Sir Andrew said, "I saw the Scarlet Pimpernel in Calais 2 days ago. He crossed England before we did. You wouldn't believe this. He dressed himself as an old market woman and was driving the covered cart under which the Comtesse and her children were hidden among the vegetables. No one suspected him. He wants you and Hastings to meet him at Calais on next Wednesday. This time it is a dangerous task. You need to get the Comte de Tournay out of France as he is now under sentence of death. Armand St-Just has gone to meet him. No one suspects him. It will be a tough job." Lord Tony asked, "Are there any special instructions for me?" Sir Andrew replied, "The French government has sent an agent named Chauvelin to England, who is determined to discover the identity of our leader and arrest him. This Chauvelin has brought an army of spies with him, so our leader thinks we should avoid meeting and talking to each other in public place. When he wants to speak, he will let us know." The 2 men were bending over the fire. Sir Andrew took a paper from his pocketbook and they both were reading it carefully. Sir Andrew said, "We need to read this, memorize and destroy the letter." While they were reading, the person hiding under the bench emerged, moved without a noise and crept closer to them. When Sir Andrew was trying to keep this letter inside his pocket, a tiny paper fell on the floor. Something was written in a hurry by their leader. While they were trying to read it, they heard a noise from the door. Lord Tony went quickly and opened the door. At the same time, someone punched him between the eyes and Lord Tony fell on the floor. Simultaneously, the crouching figure jumped up and attacked the unsuspecting Sir Andrew from behind, and he fell to the ground. All this happened within 2 or 3 seconds. They didn't have a chance to make the slightest sound. They were seized by 2 men, and their mouths, hands and legs were quickly tied. One man quietly shut the door. He was wearing a mask. He ordered, "Now search their pockets and give me all the papers you find." He got all the papers from them. The 4 men lifted Sir Andrew and Lord Tony and took them out of the inn and along the Dover Road. In the coffee room, the masked man was quickly glancing through the stolen papers. He took off his mask. His fox-like eyes glittered in the glow of fire. He found a letter from Armand St-Just. He murmured, "Armand St-Just is a traitor after all. Now, my dear Margaret, I think you will help me to find the Scarlet Pimpernel. Do you know who this masked man is? Hope this chapter was interesting. Like, share, and subscribe to the Book Venturist. Stay tuned for the next episode. Ta-ta! Bye-bye!